Hey, Solar Kneecaps here, and we have a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle doubleheader with Kisame00rules. And I'll just say this first battle is it's kind of like a mixed tier, and the second one is kind of like an OU if you want to call it. And in advance, I'm sorry for the quality in this video. I was trying to, mess with some stuff, and I lost the original footage, so we're gonna have to deal with this cruddy stuff for. But the next video, because like I said, this is a doubleheader, will be in great quality, and both are freaking epic battles. Alright, so I led my Regirock, set up Stealth Rocks, all this jazz happened, and I got my Drifbloom out. And my Drifbloom goes for stockpile, so I'm at stockpile 1, so I'm doing pretty good. And even at just one stockpile, this Drifbloom is a freaking War Zeppelin of death. And he's actually going to set up some Stealth Rocks himself. And I'm going to set up another stockpile. So I'm at +2 defense and +2 special defense. So Drifbloom's looking pretty tough now. Alright, so he goes for a body slam and does around almost 100. And when I get my third stockpile up. And basically this is kind of like my UU team, except we just added one OU. So basically the point of this UU team is there are a lot of really bulky and slow Pokemon. It's kind of like a stall, and basically I pump a whole bunch of stuff into one Pokemon. So like I Baton Pass to one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon ever, Regirock, which is what I led with if you were looking. And this Regirock just shows how amazing it can truly be. So he switches out his Milk Tank to go into his Captain Falcon to obviously Falcon Punch me. But I go for the Curse, so now I'm at +4 defense, +3 special defense, and +1 attack, and -1 speed, but that's besides the point. So he goes for the obvious CC, and it does around like 60, and that's crazy. A stabbed close combat super effective does 60 damage, and I go for superpower, and that one shots that might be max damage because Hitmonchans are pretty bulky. So I don't know, maybe his isn't. I'll have to ask, but yeah, so he's thinking, and he sends out his which is his Licky Licky, which is so win, because Licky Lickies are win. And, yeah, I think I go for, oh yeah, he goes for a Gyro Ball first, because I guess I don't know what else he has, and it does 6 damage, I think. And I curse up again, so basically what I'm doing is I'm cursing and I superpower, so then my attack and my defense don't change while I keep the +3 that I'm originally given, making this thing a freaking ginormous thing. So obviously he predicts the superpower, and I'm just like, nah, whatever. And yeah, so I just go for my other move, but he Will-O-Wisps me, which sucks because I was thinking of a Regirock sweep. I mean, seriously, a Regirock sweep? No one's ever bloody heard of that. So, alright. So I didn't really see it coming because I could have switched. I had a safe switch out to something, but I don't know. But he switches out to his Invincible, who dies to the Stealth Rock. So I don't get the name, dude. I'm just kidding. It's a shit ninja. So yeah, I went for Rock Throw anyway, so it would have died if it hit. I'm pretty sure it might have like 100% accuracy. A second. I'm texting my friends. Hooray! No, but he sends out this Snorlax. I'm just terrified because I have absolutely nothing to take this Snorlax. And, alright, so let's see how much this Earthquake does. Yeah. You don't see that often. This Regirock, if I can pump in all those stockpiles in, it just changes everything. So I get a huge critical hit with superpower, and that just freaking devastates this Snorlax. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can take this. As long as it doesn't know rest, I can kill this Regirock on the next turn. I'm pretty sure about that. And it goes rest. I'm like, I have nothing. It can stall me out basically. I have almost nothing to take this syllable. No, this Snorlax. I'm like, it's just like, just I don't know. Sorry, I'm texting. I'm like, doing on Facebook. Oh yeah, and might start doing a couple questions of the day. And does anybody have a Facebook account? I personally don't because I'm kind of like, you know, I have a YouTube persona and I had a Deviant persona. I'm not gonna like go Facebook, but whatever. I go to Miss Magius because I'm just trying to think what in heaven's name I can do to this thing. And I'm looking at my moves and I'm thinking, the only thing I got is Pain Split. So I go Pain Split to heal myself up back to full, and it does a decent chunk of damage. And yeah, it restores itself with leftovers and that big giant freaking fatty. Now I should have switched out, but I was an idiot and just went for Psybeam. Don't ask why I have Psybeam. I don't use Miss Magius too much. But yeah, it goes Curse, and I'm thinking I don't really think it has anything to hit me, so I'm feeling pretty safe right now. But I think I decided to switch out maybe, cause alright, well he switches out to his licky licky. That's seriously, I love licky lickies. I mean, look at him. But I actually I went Confuse Ray. I don't know if he predicted Confuse Ray. That would be, I don't know how many Miss Mangius run that, but I hardly doubt it. I don't know. That'd be pretty pro if you could predict that. So he goes Curse, and I'm fearing the EQ really badly because I'm thinking, I mean, yeah, he probably runs it. I mean, isn't that like standard on a Licky Licky? I don't know. I don't know one. But he actually just goes Gyro Ball, so I guess it's one of those weird Curse Gyro Ball things. But whatever. I roared out, and it goes into this Miss Megius, and I'm like, I can't really touch that thing. Well, I can touch it, but I can't do any damage to it, really. And it can just probably one-hit KO me with something. But it goes Pain Split, which is probably his best move. And I go Earthquake because I was predicting a switch. Maybe I might have misclicked. I don't know. This was really early in the day when I was doing this. So he now withdraws into his Milk Tank, which is kind of scaring me a little bit because it has Scrappy and stuff. I figured out. I don't know if I figured out that yet, but I had a hunch that it was probably Scrappy because most Milk Tanks are Scrappy and not thick fat. So what do I do? Yeah, oh yeah, I went for Iron Tail and I missed, so that kind of sucks. So I go back into Drift Bloom again, and I get a whole bunch of Stealth Rock damage, but that activates my Wiki Berry, which will, since to its ability, will double my speed, which is kind of a cool thing. I don't know. I don't think you can baton pass it over, which sucks, but yeah. So I'm just want to blow up on this face and take as much damage as possible. But spoiler alert, it lives. I mean, it's freaking bulky, and I don't have any attack EVs on this Drift Loom. It has almost max health, and that's a lot. Basically, max health and kind of like an even spread everywhere else. Yeah, because whatever. So now I think no, I haven't. I'm gonna eventually increase it to 4 times speed, but right now it goes Milk Drink, and I go Lava Plume, and this is basically where I learned, or actually I learned it when he hit Deerfly, but this definitely, I mean, if it had thick fat, that would have easily lived it because Milk Tanks can just be a freaking hoss like that. So yeah, now it's at 4 speed because all this stuff is happening. All right, so yeah, he switches out and he goes into his Spookamus. I don't know why exactly, but a Lava Plume because it's Specs Lava Plume. It's probably gonna kill most things, and it goes out, and then he goes to his Snorlax, and I'm thinking, come on, if it doesn't have thick fat, and it does have thick fat, so thankfully he doesn't go Rest, because if he went Rest, I would have probably not have done very good in this battle. So I'm going to Gardevoir, the only thing I know that it's faster than and I can hit it, and I go Psychic. And that kills it. So I'm thinking, what does he have left? Oh right, his Nom 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 Nom. And I would really like to know his moveset on that, because I go Psychic, and again he goes Gyro Ball, so I don't know. Pretty decent. But I'm gonna have to go now see part 2 after this. Better quality, bye!